Hello, my name is Sarah Willoughby. I'm the author of the book He's Making Diamonds, A Teen's Thoughts on Faith Through Chronic Illness, and the host of the Diamonds Conference, which is a free online conference for chronically ill Christians. Our next one is actually coming up June 5th, so you don't want to miss that. You can register at my website for free. The theme for this one is marriage, but we're also talking about singleness and dating and all of that, and how to approach that when you have a chronic illness. But this channel is dedicated to writing when you have a chronic illness because I am a chronically ill writer. I'm in it with you. It's hard. Writing is hard. Chronic illness is hard. Put them together. Yeah. So you've heard the thing, write something every single day, whether that's a journal entry or a blog post or a chapter in your novel. Write something every day. That's how you become a writer, is you write. And that's true. You write, you become a writer by writing, but sometimes writing every single day is not actually the best writing habit to maintain or to pursue, especially when you have something like a chronic illness. So today I want to talk about how to build a consistent writing habit when you don't, when you have an illness, when you have health challenges, because it might look a little differently. And that's okay. It's okay if it looks differently. It doesn't have to look the same as everything else, as everyone else. So one of the first things to do is to take stock. Take stock of your spoons. If you haven't heard the spoon theory, look it up. It's great. But take stock of your energy, of your abilities, of your pain levels, and that's going to change and that's going to fluctuate. So the first thing that you're going to have to do, and you're going to have to do regularly, is to take stock. And then make your goals, and then make your habits. One of the things that has really helped me continue to write throughout illness, throughout Lyme disease, all of that, is because of the habit that I had built before I got sick. I had worked into where I was writing something consistently. I was publishing something monthly, which meant that I needed to write something, generally weekly. And I had people who were going to keep me accountable, and readers who were expecting me to share that. And so that got me into the habit of writing consistently. And then that just became such a part of my life that when I got sick, it just kind of naturally flowed into it. There were times when I couldn't write at all, and I have videos on that. Check them out. And sometimes that's the case, but having a habit of writing is important. However, that habit doesn't have to be writing every day. So maybe what habits are good for you in this season? Because that's going to change. Maybe that's writing every other day. Maybe that's writing once a week. Maybe that's writing once a month. Whatever it is, you want a habit, but you can also make it so that it's flexible. If your goal is writing once a week, that means you've got 7 days to fit that in. Whenever your health is a roller coaster in there. And so ideally in that roller coaster, there are going to be moments where you can do it. The shorter you make that window, the harder it's going to be to fit it in. Possible, but it just depends on where you're at. That is why you have to start with taking stock. So what some habits that, sorry, let me start that sentence again. You also have to take into account that writing doesn't just involve writing. There is so much more to writing than actually physically writing. At this point, my health is honestly doing pretty well. I'm able to work on my writing every day. It's my job, it's what I do. But even this video, that's part of my writing. That's part of it because I am talking about writing, but I'm also creating content to connect with other readers, to connect with other writers, so that then you guys get to come connect with my writing and read my writing, and I get to connect with you and I get to connect with your writing. So there's a lot of different things in that. And so that could be reading, that could be networking. So talking to other writers, talking to readers, talking to, anyone. That could be brainstorming, which again could just be a conversation. It could be bullet points. It could even be watching movies, learning how stories work, watching those with an analytical mind. It could be so many different things. So think about that as you develop your writing habit. It's hard, I know, but take stock of what's actually realistic. Don't try and make up, okay, this is what I want to do, this is what my goals want to do, and then take stock of what you actually can do. Push yourself, but be realistic. Give yourself grace. I feel like that's one of the main themes of this channel, is give yourself some grace, because it's possible. I published a book. I've published my first book when I was seriously sick. I wrote my first book when I was seriously sick. And my habits and my goals and my writing habits have gone all over the place. But it's still possible to get that done. So, maybe once a month, maybe once a week, take time to reevaluate and see, okay, what's working, what's not, what do I need to change? Because chronic illness changes so often. So this is a little bit scattered. Hopefully that helps you. Comment below what your habits look like right now, or if you have any questions that I could help you with on how to develop healthy writing habits even when you have health challenges. So, like, subscribe, comment, all those things that I still forget to add at the end of videos. See you soon.